I am the traditional head of Yoruba nation, Alaafin of Oyo. Hello, my wonderful people. Who is the traditional head is becoming a serious controversy and a serious discussion since Alaafin of Oyo declared himself the head of Yoruba, the whole Yoruba traditional monarch. Previously to now, I thought, this is me thinking, I might be wrong, please, I stand to be corrected, that the Oni of Ife, this is me thinking, I don't know, okay, so please correct me. I thought he was like the head of Yoruba monarchs, but Alaafin is making us understand that that's not very correct, that he is the head, that every other person, you know, he's the head. And if you notice his recent actions when Oni of Ife sent some delegates to him, to also seek his approval and to discuss about Yoruba nation as a people and the agenda to move forward and things that concerns the southwest region. Alafi did not only keep them standing for 3 hours, but told them off that he was not going to answer them because they are with Obasanjo and they are anti-Buhari, they speak against Buhari. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lemido, on Saturday said that among all Yoruba kings, he is the only monarch who has the exclusive right to confirm title that will cover the whole Yoruba land on worthy individuals. He made the disclosure in a statement he signed at the conferment of chief title of Atobos and Aye Doro of Yoruba land on engineer Babajide Ademola and Honorable Shino Pella, respectively, at the weekend. Oba Adeyemi, who described the two worthy receivers as enlightened men and some of the eligibles for the title, contained that from time immemorial, he is the king and the head of all Yoruba nation. He is the only king in Yoruba land who can confirm chieftaincy title on worthy individuals, man or woman, to cover the whole Yoruba land. In excess of his rights exclusively, Alaafin of Oyo had been guarded by due process in the appointment of Yoruba chieftains that covers the whole of Yoruba land. It takes a lot to be invited into Yoruba royalty and be considered for these Yoruba-wide titles. US-based Dr. Babajide and Honorable Shino are the ones getting the chieftaincy title today. While justifying his decision to honor the awardees, he maintained that they are indigenes with impeccable character. I took the decision to confirm historical histories on these two permanent Oyo and proud Yoruba sons of mine because of their contribution to society and a standing presentation in various industries and fields of endeavor. Adeogbo is one of the most celebrated oil and gas experts and most especially representing Nigeria globally in the global oil and gas, rising to leadership in oil and gas. I'm proud to be associated with such intellectual. He is a passionate, compassionate, dependable, and well-versed young man that goes the extra mile to make sure people around him achieve their full potential. I'm proud of them, very proud. So this is the Alaafin of Oyo, who declared over the weekend that him alone has the ability to confirm titles that spark through Yoruba land. And he was not mixing words when he said he's the head of all Yorubas. Like I earlier reiterated, I thought, I'm not saying one king is higher than the other, but I actually thought the Oni of Ife was like the head of the traditional monarchs. I know that Oni is of Ife, Alaafin is of Oyo, and there are other kings, in the whole of Yoruba land, from Ondo to Ikiti to other parts. I know that everybody has their king here and there, but I never knew that the Alaafin of Oyo supersedes them all, because this is what he's saying to us, that he is the very, very head of all traditional leaders, so to say, in Yoruba land. Anyway, my people, that's so the matter they reach us. So I hope this will not cause some kind of friction or some kind of, you know, worry or trouble, because when people begin to fight for position, begin to ascertain their position on others, it shows that there is something being contended for. Remember that recently the Alaafin of Oyo have also widely associated himself with Buhari, and so I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying that that's why he's now the head of Yoruba land. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, because I mean his actions when Oni of Ife sent people to him rather speaks volume. He did not honor them, even after confirming that very said visit twice. He did not pay attention. He wasn't even bothered that people came to see him. So I mean, it speaks volume. And now he's reiterating and inserting himself and making it known. You know, um, in case you had somebody else in mind, in case you thought somebody else was the head of Yorubas, he's saying, no, I am the very head. Okay, if anybody is to go through anything, he has to go through me. But I thought it was Oni of Ife, because when, the issue that happened in Oyo State, Shasha Market and the rest, instead of Buhari to invite the person within which territory that happened, he rather invited like the high traditional monarch, invited Oni of Ife. And people were like, you're supposed to invite Alaafin of Oyo, in whose territory the whole market issue has happened. So I really personally thought that the Oni of Ife was like the head of traditional monarchs in Yoruba land, but it feels like I'm wrong. However, we're not disputing over who is the head and who is not the head. The most important thing is that they should hold on to their responsibility and serve their people well. Anyone that is given opportunity to be a leader ought to lead by example. So at the end of the day, people feel, people feel helped, and a lot more. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.